How do you feel they came through after the bye week?
Looked good today, yeah. Bouncing their step and really good energy. So we got a head start because of having a bye week. So got some more game plan specific things in today with also some fundamental work. So it was good. Bonus Monday.
How much, from year to year, how much does the air raid that Washington State actually change?
You see similar concepts. They add. You'll see some new route tweaks year to year, but a lot of the same. You see the meshes and you see the sails and a lot of the same concept that you've seen in the past. And they're just so good at running it, and they understand how to do it. The quarterback, the receivers, they're really good in pass protection. The run game is very effective. They got a good running back, and the O-line's good. So there's a reason. Year in and year out, they're just very successful with it. So,
are some of those route tweaks based on the players and quarterbacks kind of feeling each other out? Do you feel?
Well, I mean, you'd have to ask them. But they got some really good wideouts. The quarterback's playing very well. The anticipation by the quarterback and the adjustment by the receivers, you see them on the same page. So they do a really nice job.
Is he different from the other quarterbacks that Leach has had?
I think every quarterback's a little bit different.
Is he, what are his strengths?
He throws the ball really well, anticipation, and he can spin it. I mean, he kind of throws it from in the pocket. He'll move on the run, sidearm, over the top. He's a good player. So.
I don't see Modster on the week to week. Is he ready to go?
He was able to practice today, and so there's still some evaluation done by the medical staff, but we should be ready to go. We're anticipating that. We will announce that later on this week. Yeah, we have a plan in place. We're just not going to announce it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know who it's going to be?
We'll announce it when the time is right. We're not going to announce it now.
Is it based on health or is it based on other things?
All the above.
Yeah, all the above. Yeah. I understand the question. We're just not going to announce it right now. Yeah.
Anybody else on the list closer than?
Well, the week-to-week guys, it's all based on their health and if the doctors will clear them to play.
You don't have a specific day that you're going to announce it, do you?
Not right now. No. Yeah. So the week-to-week guys, it's when the doctors clear them to play. We don't. Again, there's a chance that they'll be cleared to go, and it'll be determined by the specialists, the experts.
Been cleared to practice?
He can do some things, just not everything. He's throwing the ball around, and he's getting better.
Is there any chance that you would be ready for this week?
I don't anticipate that happening. Again, I'm also not at liberty to say for a number of reasons. I'm not qualified because I'm not a doctor, and there's privacy protection. So he can do more. And he's working really hard in rehab, so it's a good thing.
How close is Crawford?
Getting closer. I mean, again, he's done some things on the field today, but we'll see. I mean, by the end of the week. So every day counts.
What can you say about the offensive line right now? Has there been a common denominator as to some of the sack issues, or?
I don't think there's not one thing. It's could be a technique issue, identification of front. Some obviously are on them. Some maybe on the running back, maybe the quarterback. So it's been a combination of things. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's one thing. It usually isn't when you give up that number. It's usually not one thing or one person. So.
Bo suggested he thought Safel would probably be ready. That would make a difference, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would definitely help. I mean, definitely help. But he was back out here today, and again, if he gets the go-ahead and is able to go, I know he'll do anything he can to get on the field. So
last week, Bo said that Collins might get a little more time. How did he do today, and how's he doing?
He's done better. I mean, really, the last couple of weeks, he was dinged up, and then he came through that, and he's flashed a little bit more in practice. He had done some of that in fall camp, and then in the game a little bit. I mean, it was hard to take a lot from that,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's done it in practice, so we're giving him some more and more opportunities.
Is he different in any way? Than the
I
other two
think
guys?
he's probably, probably got some more top end speed at that position. He's not a real big guy, but he runs pretty strong for that size, and he's got some pretty good speed.
And he can catch the ball.
He can catch the ball. Yeah, we just have to do it in games. Yep.
You have a couple seniors who have an extra year of eligibility, and Josh Drayden and Dion White, who haven't played to the 4-game threshold. Are you planning to redshirt them?
We'll see where it goes this season. Josh Drayden, we've absolutely talked about that, and we've talked with him at length. And some of it's unforeseen because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we're trying to right now.
With a year and a half into the new redshirt rule, how do you feel like it's kind of working out?
I like it. I think it's a good thing. I think there's a lot of benefits for the guys to be able to play those 4 games and still utilize a redshirt, whether it's their freshman year or in some cases their second, third, or even 4th year. So I think it's a good thing, and again, a number of reasons why. And I think the only better thing would be is if they just gave them all 5 years eligibility, but I don't think that would ever happen. There's different issues with that are way above my head. So.
Anything else, guys? Okay.
All right.
All
Thanks.
right.
There's old Jake.